A couple comments and questions. First, I want to just indicate my strong interest and excitement about this potential program. It's not every day that doing the right thing vis-a-vis climate change and greenhouse gas reduction and renewable energy comes with such an extraordinary potential savings in dollars for our citizens. I was very gratified to see the analysis on page 15. I think it's very worthy of note. When you look at the sensitivity analysis, there's no scenario that looks like we would be paying more than where we are today. And achieving greater rate stabilization and rate security through more stable energy sources comes along with a potentially significant savings for our ratepayers and a revenue stream for our local governments. So this is one of these classic win-wins in proper systems thinking and sustainability planning that we dream about. And so I want to thank President Brown for his leadership over the last several years. Supervisor Brown was talking about community choice aggregation before many of us could even spell it properly. And for that leadership, I thank you, Hal, very much.
I may have talked about it before I could spell it too. So.
The vision was extraordinarily compelling. The theory was that we could take over local control of how we source and supply electricity and dramatically increase the amount of renewable power sources we use in our grid mix of electricity. At the same time, we thought, wow, maybe we could use our local businesses to install a bunch more solar panels, build some windmills in our local community, use the methane that's being flared off of the landfill up in Novato as an energy source, even get into some kind of geothermal. And could a local agency trying to do all these things figure out how to do it efficiently and effectively without penalizing the ratepayer? In addition, I thought of ways that local individuals in places like Marin City or the Canal could get trained for jobs in our local economy to obtain some of the installation and electrical worker jobs and union pay scale jobs.
We're here today because our planet is in peril, and we know that all too well. The polar ice caps are melting at rates far beyond anyone's expectation. It was to be summertime without any ice in 2025 or 2020. Now it could be 2015. And we know when that ice that is on land, as in Greenland, comes into the water, the displacement is only greater. And we know that the oceans will rise, our bay will rise, and life as we know it will be put at risk. The quality of our air, causing epidemics of asthma. The number of children, you walk into a classroom today and ask kids who are dealing with asthma to raise their hands, you'll see 50, 60, 70% of the kids in the class raise their hands. And EPA's recently put out numbers as to all of the deaths related to the quality of our air. So the time is now. And what I think is so compelling about this gathering today, and I hope everyone will take it in by looking around, that yes, it takes a village, but this is a community that has come together to deal with a global issue and is leading the way, setting and establishing a model for other communities to follow. And there's something very heartening about that we've got a chance to save this planet for those beautiful little kids over there.
I hear little rumors, however, that this event may very well have ramifications elsewhere. As a pioneer for other communities in the state that want greener power at attractive prices, communities that might want influence on their cost and policy in a local boardroom for a change, communities that might want some power to empower local jobs and economic vitality. We are on. Thanks to you, we are on. So today we power on for a new vision of distributed energy, energy efficiency, and local power for America. President Obama asked communities like ours to do these things by exhorting, yes, we can. Well, we're here to answer our Commander-in-Chief that in Marin County, yes, we are.
The 1 megawatt carve out for photovoltaic, are you envisioning that to be a project or several projects spread throughout the community? If some is good, more is better.
It was very, very special to work with him on the Marin Energy Authority. Since I was a small child, being kind to the environment and taking care of it was something that I've put a lot of my life towards. And so when I had the opportunity to participate with Charles on the Marin Energy Authority, it was a dream come true to be able to be a part of something that I felt could really make a difference, and Charles knew could really make a difference. His vision through this was so uplifting and so steady.
And it was appointed to a thing called Marin Energy Authority. And my background is looking at documents and reading papers and things of that sort. And then I saw the business plan, and then I saw implementation plan, and then I met Charles, and Charles came to speak to us, and he sold it. He really sold this agency. A fairly well-known writer by the name of Ralph Waldo Emerson wrote, "Do not follow where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path, and leave a trail."